Hey, what's up, coaches? Coach Tim here with another video. Guys, I wanted to make a really quick video in response to a post that I seen the other day. There was a youth coach pretty much complaining about how difficult it is to work with the young people, deal with the young people on a youth level, talking about just how undisciplined a lot of kids are, and they don't need to play football if they're going to be undisciplined. Okay, so here's my comeback with that particular statement. We're youth football coaches, okay, and we deal with kids with different backgrounds, all backgrounds, whether they're from the hood, whether they're from the suburbs, whether they're from, rural areas, wherever. Some of these kids are raised in single parent households. Some of these kids are raised in great families, Not saying that, if you raised in a single parent household that you don't come from a great family, but I'm just saying that kids are raised in different family dynamics, in different social environments, different communities. And if you are a youth coach, you got to know how to deal with that, because guess what? Every kid is not raised in, that perfect cookie cutter household. You're going to have some kids that got issues. You're going to have to deal with kids who, man, listen, the best way I can explain it is I used to coach in the hood, okay? And when I coached in the hood, the parents were totally unengaged. I was basically like the babysitter, for these kids. So I would have to pick them up, take them to practice, take them home, bring them to games. The parents would not show up for the games whatsoever. But I knew I was doing a worthy cause because I was taking the kids out of a really bad situation. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be a youth coach and complain about kids, I really would advise you to reconsider even being a coach, because when it comes down to being a youth coach, a good youth coach, you're going to have to deal with kids, okay? Now, what I will say is, and this is something I've learned over the years of coaching, is that you have to learn how to manage the parents even more so than the kids, right? Because you cannot let the parents run over you. You can't be, you can't be soft at the beginning of the season, but then once you start seeing the parents, not bringing their kids to practice or whatever the case may be, you can't be mad because you set a bad tone at the beginning. So I would always tell, like, my first year coaches or my rookie coaches, man, listen, go ahead and set that tone early and strong with the parents and let them know you will not be picking up kids. Your kids will be suspended a quarter if they don't show up to practice, or whatever, whatever your system is, you'll be able to devise it. But I'm very strict on my parents because I dealt with a lot of the crap from the parents. And, I dealt with a lot of kids who would be fighting and they have different beefs with other kids on the team because their families got beef with other family members in their neighborhood. And you got to understand that dynamic being a coach. I never will blame the kid for anything, okay? And it's just me, but I will never blame the kid for anything, because these kids, with you being a coach, a part of your job is helping these kids develop character. You may be the only source and outlet to challenge them to develop character. I mean, that's just real talk. So if you can't handle that, don't coach youth football. If you just about X's and O's and just trying to, call plays, be an offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator, don't be a head coach, because you're going to deal with kids who got problems. Every kid ain't going to be perfect, and you got to know how to deal with that and don't get upset about it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my rant, guys. Listen, I just had to respond to that because it really pissed me off, to be real with you. I've been doing this so long, And I've seen a lot of kids go the wrong direction, but then I've seen a lot of kids who could have went the wrong direction go the right direction because they had a good foundation of success through football or other kind of youth sports that, you know, and you may be the only person that can challenge them to be men. You know what I'm saying? You may be the only person there, that male figure. I know for me, with a lot of my boys, they don't have a male figure nowhere around, and I'm kind of like their uncle, you know, or their dad. You know, I kind of say I always say uncle because I'm kind of like the cool uncle off the field. And so I'm like an uncle to these kids. So, you know, you have to think about it like that. It's more than X's and O's. If you're head coach, I mean, to be real with you, 80% of it is leadership. The other 20 is football. And that's just real talk. So just wanted to make this quick video, guys. I hope you guys are staying safe during the pandemic. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you agree or disagree with what I just said. And do me a solid and subscribe to my channel and hit that like button. Guys, help me just reach other phenomenal coaches like yourself. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Peace.